Good evening from Toronto. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the Grizzlies have long departed Vancouver. The Raptors are Canada's team. And right now, one of the most consistent in the NBA.
And this team has a whole country behind them, Ed, just not a city. And I'm so sick and tired of fans talking about this team can't make it out of the playoffs. They have the personnel to achieve the ultimate level of success, and that's winning an NBA championship.
No, in hockey terms, he's ready to drop the gloves. We're ready to go in this one in Toronto. Won by the Heat. Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Lowry to Leonard. Has a chance. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Hassan Whiteside. Good start. He's made his first shot.
Old school equals high percentage.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. To Leonard. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Dragic with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Richardson. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Danny Green. Jay, how do you even begin to try and describe the whirlwind that is the Toronto Raptors?
Well, you start with the positive. Last year was the first time in franchise history they were the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. And then you think about them losing in the first round. After they lost the first game, it was essentially over. To firing their head coach, to losing their best player. And here we are, this team still having a chance to win the Eastern Conference again.
Curling inside. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Leonard. From long range, his first effort off the mark. Dragic into the front court. Leads a bucket. Goran Dragic. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Lowry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Ibaka to Leonard. He'd come up with it. To Dragic. Here comes the screen. Richardson. Finish that. Leonard. To Lowry. Hassan Whiteside with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
It's the Heat with the possession. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Lowry with it. 10-4 is the score. To Leonard. Screen coming. Kawhi Leonard. 2-4 now.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Screen coming. from the painted area won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Leonard to Lowry. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Danny Green. Fires the three. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Dragic with it. 10-6 our score. Goran Dragic. 3 for 4. Good start.
Goran Dragic, known to get under players' skin and uses it to his advantage, was a first-time All-Star last season.
I got ball.
Lowry to Danny Green. Here comes the screen. Leonard. Shot from the lane won't go. He'd have the basketball. Richardson to Whiteside. It's a big finish. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Jay, what do you make of the pressure on this franchise? A whole country is watching.
For Masai Ujiri, it's all about outlook because perspective is everything. And pressure makes diamonds, my friend. So if you're Ujiri, you're throwing everything at the wall and you're seeing what sticks. Even hiring old staff members of the San Antonio Spurs who are very good friends with Kawhi Leonard and Jeremy Castleberry over to the staff to try to get him around because the goal is... Oh! And he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Someone needs a breather. Eric Spoelstra making the move to his bench. Pass stolen by Miami. Miami's got it. Waiters to Dragic. To Waiters. Deep two there, won't go.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Dragic with the basketball. Up by 6. It's denied by Ibaka.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Leonard. Oh, he had him there for a second. Lets it fly from long range. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Waiters to Dragic. Goran Dragic. He's now 4 for 6.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
Toronto has the basketball. Lowry to Ibaka. Plenty of contact. The shot. Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
Rejected by Green.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Goran Dragic. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Lowry to Ibaka. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Serge Ibaka trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw good to cap off the 3-point play. That cuts it to a 7-point game. It's the Heat with the possession. To Waiters. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Oh, he had it.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Ibaka bothered just enough on that one.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Now a steal as the Raptors have it. So Lowry. And he'll go to the foul line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Kyle Lowry at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw.
Number 2, Wade Ellington.
Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Jay, LeBron James has been gone from Miami now for 5 seasons, yet you look at what the Heat have going. They're winning with what might be considered role players in other teams.
And a lot of credit of that has to go to Spo. Think about what he's lost. 5 years ago, the best player on the planet, LeBron James. Then you lose Dwayne Wade due to some management issues, overpayment. Then you lose Chris Bosh due to health issues. And for him to have this team in the playoff hunt says everything you need to know about a great coach.
Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Lowry. 4-3. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Misses the first.
Number 17,
Second one's good. Splits the pair. Toronto with the basketball. Leonard to Valanciunas. Trying to cash in. A shot by Green, no good.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
To Waiters. Beyond the arc for 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. Nothing going here on that drive. And stuffs it home. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
number 2, Wade Ellington. And number 20,
And he'll head to the line.
There's a fine line between being active and being a detriment. You don't want to keep giving up extra possessions.
Kawhi Leonard at the line. First one, count it.
number 24. Subbing in for the Heat, number 9, Kelly.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Driving right to the basket. Runner's good there.
That boy's living his best life.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Leonard to Powell. Oh, had him going there for a second. Fires the three. The Heat have the rebound. Jay, 44 wins for the Heat last year. For the most part, that core is in place once again.
And when I think about the core, Ed, I think about upper management. I think about Pat Riley. I think about Eric Spoelstra. I think about Mickey Arison, the consummate professionals associated with this basketball team. The year before, they did not make the playoffs. So a substantial improvement for a young basketball team.
Leonard smothering D. Inside, he scores.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Fred VanVleet to Powell. Oh, he had him there for a second. Stuffs it down with authority.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
That ends the first quarter with the Heat in front. One quarter down.